Hi everyone. This tutorial will walk you through how to make a drawing sheet for the chamfer block. The first thing we want to do is go to New, Drawing Sheet, or H Drawing Sheet. Make sure you choose the correct one. All caps here for the part name, Chamfer, chamfer block. Student name and period. If you have not done the fillet block chamfer sheet, you should probably go back and do that first, because I will not be going through some of those small details. Do the fillet block first, watch that video, and then you'll understand better what I'm doing here for this one. Choose base. I saved my chamfer block on my desktop. There it is. There's my front view, my top view, my isometric view, and the right side view. I'm going to click OK on this one. Edit view, shade. Okay, now the reason we're doing this one different from the fillet block, or as far as the big difference, is there's actually a chamfer annotation tool. Fillet, you just pulled a radius, or a radius for the arcs, the rounds. But with chamfers, we use this tool for the edges. It'll give us more information about the angle measurement and the distances. First thing, we'll dimension normally. We'll dimension the width, or I guess technically that's the depth. And then we've got the height. And we have there. So we have these three base measurements. Then of course we have from here to here, it's 0.5. Same thing from here to here. But it's not a duplicate measurement. It is the same actual number, but it's not a repetition. We did change, if you recall, we changed this when we created the part, so it's different from the fillet. Now I can already see there's going to be a little bit of a problem. There's going to be some clutter, because if I'm trying to put a dimension here, it's going to cross these lines. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to hit escape. Hitting escape will clear any of these features that you're in, and that will allow you to grab the numbers and slide them around a little bit. Make it a little bit easier to read. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this guy over here and stack these dimensions together. And I'm going to do the same thing down here. Stack those together. I know we have lines crossing the part, but that's going to clear up my dimensioning considerably. And that's going to actually make it look a little bit better. I'd rather have one error or one issue with crossing lines than have an issue up here and over here. That would be two issues. So we're reducing the number of issues. Back in Annotate, we're going to go to Chamfer. And with chamfer tools, sometimes you have to play around with it a little bit. You're going to click two of the lines. And see that 0.27, that's wrong. So I'm going to try it again. Maybe I click this one and this one. Nope. Oh, I see. It's trying to do distances. So maybe what we do. Yeah, that's what we want. And notice they use the word chamfer here. That's why we like the chamfer tool. This isn't just a a way of cutting or a way of drawing a part. There's a special tool in Inventor that's used, but you could also have a chamfering tool in the workshop. And you would need to set that chamfer tool in the workshop to certain angle measures. And that's why we have to do it this way. And we'll put that there. So saying that both of those are chamfers gives instructions to the people in the workshop that are creating the parts on how to set their machinery. That's one reason we put all these extra notes on here. And that's really it as far as the features. So that is it. We have now fully dimensioned this part. I don't need to tell what height that is or what length this is. I don't need to do that. By putting the chamfer note, I'm including the angle measures. I'm including everything about this. So I don't need any other information. So if you remember when you made your chamfer part, you did not type in 0.13. So let's just do a little quick note here. I'm going to hit escape to get out of any information. I'm going to double click here. And I can change the number of decimal places. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to 3 decimal places for all of these. 3 decimal places and 3 decimal places. I'm going to click OK. I'm going to click OK. And what that has done, well, it gave me 3 decimal places here, but it also gave it to me here, and that's ugly. So I'm going to see if I can edit that. I mean, I can edit the chamfer note. Change my tolerances. Is that angle? Yeah, that's the angle. So we don't want the angle. We would rather it just be this. No decimal places. Click OK. There we go. That's much better. So we're going to do the same thing. Double click. Change precision and tolerance. Turn off global precision. 3 decimals. 3 decimals. And I'm going to leave this like this. Click OK. Actually, no. I want to change that to back to 0 because I don't need decimal places in my angle measures. There we go. So that's 0.125, and that was 0.25. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing on my radius. This time, when I double click on it, it doesn't give me that same menu system. So I have to go to Precision and Tolerance tab. Now, it's set at default. I can change my primary unit. Let's change it to 3 decimal places. And my tolerance of 3 decimal places. And click OK. And that's what we want. So a radius of 0.125. That's much better. And that's it for the drawing sheet. The drawing sheet is now complete. So I want to save the drawing sheet itself. So just click Save and it'll put it in a folder. But I'm also going to go to File, Export, PDF. And this is the one you want to probably put on your desktop because that's the one you're going to upload to Canvas. Make sure you upload the PDF version to Canvas, not the IDW. I don't want the Inventor drawing sheet, I want the PDF. And that's it. So hopefully this will help you out. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Contact me. And everyone take care.